recital showing of the play chronicling the growth of Montcrest. And these are the grade 8 students who've worked very hard to present this for you today. Thanks very much.
Welcome Montcrest alumni, staff, parents, students, and friends. We have been asked to present a brief glimpse of how Montcrest has grown to be what it is today. With your permission, our small troupe of actors will transport you back to the school's very beginnings and then proceed to share just a few key moments from its 35-year history. Whether your experience at Montcrest is part of the past, present, or both, we are equally glad to share our efforts with you. And now, let us go back to the year 1961, where it all began. In 1961, Miss Patricia Greger and her husband, Thaddeus, were in a quandary.
My son was to be at Christmas birth, but did not appear until January 9th. When it came time for him to go to school, we found that he could not enter kindergarten until September of the following year, regardless of the fact that he was ready for school. So we decided to open a school of our own in an old Victorian house. This is how the January school was born. We started the year with 7 students and ended it with 25.
Sold!
They look like green eyes.
By 1970, enrollment had increased to the point where a full-time principal and additional staff were hired.
To meet you.
By 1973, the January school had moved to 4 Montcrest Boulevard, and at a board meeting in February of that year,
After a brief discussion, it was unanimously agreed to change the name of the school to Montcrest School.
And the school began to grow.
Dedicated staff, board members, and principals like Miss Catherine Livingston contributed to the quality education of the students. By 1978, Charles Lake Gundy had donated the 4 Montcrest site to the school, and Ewart R. Angus Wing had been added, thanks to generous patrons.
I'd like to donate more Montcrest to you.
The addition of grades 7 and 8. As a grade 8 student, I'm sure you can understand how that makes me feel.
Get on with it already. We're already here with 1985.
oh, right. Well, as you've been so graciously informed, the school expanded in 1985 with the lease and eventual purchase of 658 Broadview.
This is my desk. I
During the 80s, the school was fortunate to benefit from the continued efforts of a dedicated staff, and from 1986 to 1990, the leadership of Graham Hookey, principal. At this time, the school was still relatively unknown, but this was changing. In a Globe and Mail article from October 1988, Rosemary Sexton wrote a feature about a Montcrest barbecue evening in celebration of its recently landscaped lawn and playground, a result of a generous parent donation. In the article, the school was described as
offering much individual attention and a homey atmosphere.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Many people mentioned as being in attendance at or organizing the barbecue evening are still involved with the school, either as present or past board members, or as continuing supporters of Montcrest.
The profile and size of the school continued to grow over the next few years through the work of Principal Elaine Danson, a dedicated team of board members, and a constantly growing staff. By 1993, the school was literally bursting at the seams, so much that fundraising efforts were necessary to purchase 650 Broadview for 7 and 8 students and senior class, namely us, and to provide much-needed space for our growing drama and music programs, as well as a larger, better-equipped science and computer labs.
The opening of the new building took place in October 1993, with the Mayor of Toronto, Provincial and federal members of parliament. In attendance as board members, Renee Pantalone and Hugh Heron. Cut the ceremonial ribbon. This day was Montcrest's first fall fair, organized by the Parents Association, with participation from staff and students. The day featured displays, activities, a drama and music production chronicling Toronto's 200th birthday, and culminated with the building's opening. Hey, we acted in that play. We were only grade 5 then.
Montcrest sure knows how to have a good time.
What
a party!
In fact, it was a day not so very different than this one, only this new building is definitely bigger, as is the crowd in attendance. By March of 1994, the word was definitely out about the unique atmosphere here at Montcrest. Maclean's magazine described us in a feature article about private schools and featured a photo of some of our students who are now in grade 8. Recognition, and in the case of Montcrest, that meant increasing demands on our enrollment. By 1995, the school purchased 660 Broadview for the purpose of a building at the back on the site where we are today. This last year has been full of changes, minor inconveniences, and unprecedented excitement for staff, students, and parents here at the school. It all began on March 12, 1996, when the groundbreaking began at a ceremony attended by the entire Montcrest community. If you weren't there that day, let's show you what happened.
Groundbreaking, more like mud breaking to me.
The rain that day did not dampen our spirits or our hopes, and it has been very exciting to watch our new building appear through the hard work of the architects and the construction crew. Some staff who were here regularly over the summer couldn't believe how the building changed from day to day, new elements constantly appearing. Should I go? Okay. And here we are today, to celebrate all the school has become. Bricks and cement, new and old, but also friends, colleagues, and family, from the past, present, and now moving into the future. Thank you for sharing our glimpse into Montcrest's past. We hope you enjoy this very special day.
In the new beginning, can learn, we can teach, we can share. Amidst the deep,